This is a review that I'm going to be doing for the Daisy pellet gun, the Powerline 35. But first I'm going to introduce to you my other ones. This is my little Red Ryder BB gun. All of these shoot the these kind of babies, tiny little things. Anyway, this is one of them. This is a carbine version of it. What I like about this one is that you can, as all carbines do, you can move it a lot easier. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little red velvet, or whatever, fabric, excuse me, a sight that you can use for better sight acquisition. And then I've done a review on this already. My CO2 Phantom, I got this from Walmart, CO2 powered, and both magazines hold 20 BBs. That's the introduction to my others. If you want me to do a review on them, just give me a comment about which one you want me to do. Here's one, number 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now let's get on to the, what's this called? The, excuse me, I forgot everything about what I'm exactly doing. This is a really neat gun, really. Sorry for putting you down. This is, sorry. This is my Daisy BB gun. I have killed so many rats with this thing and squirrels. It's not even funny. Actually, it actually is. This pellet gun holds up to 50 BBs, but you can only shoot one at a time. You have a classic bolt right here. Not really actually. Oh, almost dropped this. A bolt right here. The way the feed goes. I don't know if you can see. Let me turn a light on. You pour the BBs into oh my gosh, come on. Right here. Holds up to 50 right there. And once it's full, or maybe it doesn't even have to be full, you pull the bolt back, and if there's a magnet in the bolt right here. Good lord, this keeps on dropping. There's a little magnet right there that grabs the BB and it sends it in. And that's a really great feature it has. Another great feature it has is I got this from a feed store called Tractor Supply Co. It's got a nice camouflage pump for maximum power, which is about 10 pumps. You can go over that, but I recommend not doing it because that's what I did, and I ended up breaking the air piston. You pump it about 10 times and it reaches up to 625 feet per second. That's a really great thing, and it goes pretty far. I've shot almost 200 yards with this thing. It's got its own little sights. I can't really show you that, but because I put a scope on it, I got that from the same place, Tractor Supply. And I'll pretty much try to show you what the scope looks like. Yeah. I have learned this with my own little study that you can fire it whenever the pump is open like that. You can. I usually use that for better accuracy, so that whenever say I'm laying down and I need to shoot something that's not really on the ground, like a bird in the tree or something in dove season, that's what I usually do. I usually keep it up like this, but usually you don't want to have it like this. Has a really great field for it. I'm pretty sure you noticed that little red thing right there beside the trigger. That's the safety right there. Right here is safety, and when you push it forward by this side, it's on danger. What I really like about this is whenever you cannot put it on safety unless you pull the bolt back at least once after you fire it. Then just like any regular gun, a real gun like 223 or so, once the way you have to shoot it, you have to, of course, pull the bolt back, or and then you have to pump it 10 times. Of course, I won't do it because mine's broken, but it'll make a pretty nice sound. But like I showed you over here, where you put the BBs in, you cannot shoot this pellet gun with pellets if there's BBs in it. You have to empty it out, which I'm pretty sure you know how to do. You just open the door up right here, and just shake it around. And then once that's empty, you open the bolt. You have to put the pellet in, and then you put it forward, and then pump it up, and then as many times as you want, then you pull the trigger. What I really love about this gun is the trigger on it. It's absolutely beautiful. You just whenever it's a lot better than these other guns over here. We have to pull it like an inch to fire it. This one you barely have to move it. It's absolutely wonderful. I love this gun. I've killed a lot of things with it. That's pretty much it for the review. If you wanna, this is the scope on here is a Daisy 415. I don't think you can see it because it's. Oh, I can focus it. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to learn how to use a camera. A nice little scope. The picture's pretty clear, but as all my expensive BB guns, they're all broken because I don't know why. This gun is extremely durable because I have left it out and a freeze. I've left it overnight. It rained and then it froze, and this whole thing decided to turn into a gunsicle. So that was pretty neat. And then the next day I dried it off and I fired it, and it fired perfectly. So I really love this thing. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the mount. The mount here is really neat. It uses all kinds of stuff. You can put any kind of sight that you want in it. You can have that, and I also, from the exact same place I bought the gun and the scope, I have somewhere in here, in my little unorganized desk. Here it is. This is the red dot sight that I bought for it for like $15. The way you turn it on, it usually has a switch on here, but I take terrible care with my guns, and this broke off, but I can still turn it on with a knife. Has a little red dot right here. You can adjust it here and here. You can put all kinds of sights on here. It's really a beautiful gun. If you're looking for a cheaper gun to use as for a pellet gun for like rats and squirrels and stuff, this is the gun for you. I trust this gun with my life, honestly. I would take this thing to the zombie apocalypse, but it's broken, so I won't do it anymore. Please like and subscribe if you want to, this is the boring part where you want to do comments and subscribes and all that other crap. I really don't care for subscriptions and likes and all that crap, but I do care for your comments, because if you want me to do a review for any of these guns or any other guns I have, then, go ahead, give me a comment. This is Andrew, and I'm going to close this video.